All right, bro. Before we start, bro, you can give a fake name. What's your name?
They call me Jersey.
Jersey. Well, so what I do, I go around interviewing addicts, man. It's just something I got inspired by, man. Hopefully, we try to find somebody some help or something like that. So what led you in this direction, man?
Well, I mean, fucking fucked up childhood. No, not really too much support, you know. Fucking been on my own since I was, I can't even remember, you know. And, nobody, like, saying I can do anything better, you know. I kind of had to figure that out myself, you know.
So nobody never told you that you could do better?
No, I was always told I would never do anything good, and that I was always talked down to, and I know better now, but that shit sticks with you.
Yeah.
It's like, even though I know I can do better, when you hear that your whole life, you just don't, like, it's like you don't let yourself do anything better, especially if you don't got a support system, you know.
Was that like friends down in you, or like family?
That was my family.
Oh yeah.
I had a mom that was mentally ill, and she needed help herself with medication. She wasn't an addict, but she definitely needed medication.
Yeah. So you from here?
No, I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, you from New Jersey?
Yeah, born and raised.
So how long you been out here?
No, I've been out here for like probably about 10 years now.
10
I'm like
years?
41. Came out here. I did some time out in Jersey, and then I came out here because I had a little brother, and my mom had moved out here. Like, I didn't see him for like 15 years, so I came out here to visit him, you know.
So you came out here to like kind of like change your life?
Yeah, it changed my life, but things. I left a bad situation, or which I thought was a bad situation, in a bad drug area, to just an unbelievable bad drug area. Out here it's crazy with the drugs. Just everything's wide open, out in the open. Fucking nobody holds you accountable for nothing. So it's like, it's like all right to be fucking homeless, or like people accept being homeless, or like they, it's, if you're hanging out with people that aren't doing anything better with their lives, then it's gonna be all right for you to be on the same level. You know what I mean? You're not gonna want to ever do anything better because everyone is making it okay to be that way. If that makes any sense.
So if you had the opportunity to get help, would you take it, or have anybody ever try to offer any help to you?
Well, yeah, but see, people can't. You gotta kind of. What I've learned is, like, if you don't, you gotta know about the resources. It's good to know about resources and know what you have to do, but when you don't have support or people around you wanting you to do better, or if you don't have anything to make yourself want to do better, or like, if you can go to all the rehabs in the world, if I just go right back to where I came from, then I'm just gonna start picking up right all over again. Me being an opiate addict for so long, I feel as though I do need to be on some type of like maintenance, like just something until I can start living maybe like start living a regular life, and then like it'll keep me strong until I start doing things a different way, and then I can slowly get off of whatever it is, Suboxone or methadone.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Shit, it's definitely a lot of places like that can help you with the type of things.
Yeah. Oh, there definitely is. But it's like, you wake up in the morning and you're sick, and then you gotta figure out how to get well, and then it's like you get well, and by the time you figure out a way to get well, money, and then it's like you gotta chase the fucking bag. You gotta chase the bag, and then when you chase the bag, by that time it's like been all freaking day, and then before you know it, like, day's over. You're worried about your night, staying well for the night.
So,
and it's like, you said, when is it a good time to wake up and just decide, okay, well, today's the day I'm just gonna check into rehab. That day seems to never come. I know is 25 years of using drugs. All I've since I was 16, I'm 41. I've had an opiate habit, or I've been incarcerated for that many years. So I've only known an opiate habit or being incarcerated. So I don't know. It's pretty crazy when I think about it. You know, wasted a lot of time. But I try to talk to people and younger people, and I share my wisdom and my experiences with anybody that is willing to listen, and in hopes that, you know, they learn from something I say, and I can prevent them from making some mistakes I made. And otherwise, my life, I don't have too much meaning to my life, you know. But if I helped out a bunch of people, if I helped out a few people, which, you know, I've had a handful of people like thank me for talking to them and giving them advice, and so I mean that gives my life meaning right there. You know, I did it all for at least something. You know, I helped out, you know, a handful of people, so it wasn't for nothing, I guess. You know, but a lot of people could be selfish. You know.
In your addition, you done helped out other people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. You know, just like I don't know the right way to do too much. You know, I'm one of the biggest fuck ups I know. But I do know how to do things the wrong way, and that's for damn sure. So if I can help you with what not to do, you know what I mean? I can maybe save you, you know, I can save a lot of time for you, or a lot of, you know, hard times, you know?
That's kind of why I do that too, man. That's why I go out interviewing people, hoping that hopefully it can help somebody else, but in the process of helping the person that I'm interviewing too. So like, when you giving advice to other people, do you ever think, like sit back and think like, damn, like I need to use some of that advice on myself?
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of us know things, or know, we might know, someone might give us advice and we might heard it all before, or we know exactly what they're talking about, but it's not about that. Sometimes we just need to be reminded of the shit, or brought to, or like we need to be reminded of it, or told, or you need to be put out in perspective from another person. You know, we need to hear the shit to you know, even though we might know it, you know. So just being able to talk to people and give advice, I help myself too, you know. Even just during this interview, like just hearing myself talk, it's all in the right direction, I guess, you know.
You trying to get through?
Yeah, we're just trying to talk to him about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
That's powerful though, man. That means you got a good heart, man. Ain't too many people like that, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
like some people feel like when they messed up, like the next person got to be messed up too.
Nah, that's so. See, that's the shit we need to change. You know, we need to.
That's what I'm trying to change.
Yeah, we need to turn things around, man. Like we're supposed. Like who else? One thing I've learned from not having a family, not having nobody out there having my back. You know what I mean? Like who else is gonna help me besides you? Like who else is gonna help that person over there who don't have shoes? Or like, nobody else is gonna help me. Nobody else gives a fuck. I've been there before, so I ain't gonna forget that, and I'm gonna help them. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna forget where I came from. No matter wherever I end up, I ain't forgetting where I came from, and I'll always be that person to help out someone that needs help. And if I help somebody, I always remind them. You know, I don't want nothing in return, but you gotta help somebody else. You know, and hopefully they do. They say they will. Most people say they will, but.
So what type of drugs you on, bro?
I'm on fentanyl right now. You know, fentanyl, methamphetamine. Mainly fentanyl though. You know, I have an opiate habit.
Well, you said that, man. Today I can't compare, man. I brought some Narcan to pass out to some people, man. I feel like a lot of people dying from that drug.
Oh yeah, I've saved over 25 years of opiate use. I've saved probably about 40 something people, and more than half of those people were only in the last 3 years with fentanyl. The other 20 people was over like a 20-year period. So that just tells you how many people die on fentanyl.
So I'm gonna get this to you, bro.
All right, thank you, man.
This is Narcan, man. Hopefully it help you save your life or something.
Save someone's life, shit.
And I also got this thing right here, man, for like if you ever need food, like food banks and stuff like that.
That's helpful.
Go get
Thank
you
you,
some
man.
food and stuff, man. Before we wrap this up, man, get you something positive to look forward towards, man. Get them some type of advice that don't come this direction.
You know, before, I mean, drugs ain't nothing to put. Drugs are definitely nothing to mess around with. It's a lifelong commitment, and when you pick that up for the first time, it might take 6 months. It might take a month, but there ain't no putting that shit down. Like you're starting something that you don't want to start, and there's always, like, you can find someone if you're having issues or problems, you're going through something. Hiding them with drugs, masking them with drugs does not. It works. It covers it up for the moment, but it doesn't solve the problem.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You know what I mean?
sir.
So there's always a better way to handle your issues and your problems.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you for the interview, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. Have a good day, bro.
Yep. Thank you, man.